Alrighty. So now we can start it. Touhou Genso Wonder. So, this game is made by Aqua Style, as I'm sure you just saw. It's pretty damn good, and as you can see, the art is phenomenal. A lot about this game is great, except the DLC practice. Anyway, so what I did was, the game was on sale a couple weeks ago. So I decided, okay, that would be a good time to get this. This is the definitive edition, by the way. The version that I own on PS4 is not the definitive edition, and I firmly believe that that version is more difficult, and this version has been altered a bit to make it a little easier, because Andrew played this and did not have nearly the same level of difficulty that I seem to have, and I firmly believe that is because all the bullshit that I suffered was not actually in this, like, at all. So yeah, as I said, it was on sale, right? So the game is originally, it's like a full price game, $60 or so. But since the whole thing was on sale, DLC included, I could buy the entirety of the game with the DLC for the price of the retail release. So I spent the full retail price release to get the DLC because, before you say anything, because I wanted to see absolutely what this game had with the DLC, and I figured there was no better time to do that than when I could get the whole thing for 50% off. So this way, at the very least, I can document the DLC and play the DLC and, you know, kind of see if the DLC is worth the money. I don't think some of the DLC is worth it at all, because some of them are costumes, but there's a lot of like extra modes or characters and stuff like that that are locked behind DLC, which is foolish. But I'm okay. I'm okay with spending the actual price of the full game, no DLC, for the I'm okay with spending the price of the full game without the DLC for the full game with the DLC for the purpose of checking out the DLC. So as you can see, I have all of it. I don't know how to access it. I don't know how to use it. All I know is that I have it. It's in there. So I'll try to use it. I probably won't use it too much because I don't even know what is DLC and what isn't. I hope it's not game breaking or anything. But yeah, one of the biggest issues with this game is the fact that some characters are locked behind that, as I'm sure you saw there. So, without further ado, let's get into it. There are 2 save dots? Okay. Fair warning. This game has a lot of text. So feel free to start counting right now between how much text we go through and when we get to play the game. It looks beautiful though. Goodness gracious, look at that. I had one of those. I had one of those. They were dollar store discount Battle Beat-A-Mans. Chat, he's humming the song.
これは僕の大事なお宝さ。今日のように雷雨のひどい日ほど美しく輝く秘宝、ゴールドスフィア。
Golden spear immediately turns purple.
ゴールドスフィア。
どうしたんだい？おい、これは商品じゃないよ。僕の大切な金の玉だ。ねえ、勝手に触らないでくれ。
見せて。
いや、
ね
やめたまえ。
え、よく見
こら
せてよ。
ね
ね
あっ、僕の大事な玉が、金の玉が。うわっ、
Oh. Destroyed the rain clouds.
大丈夫？凛之介さん。
ああ、大丈夫さ。問題ないよ、レイ。
His voice is that deep because when he turns into the bad guy, it has to match. Look at the size of that bow. Holy shit. It's bigger than her head. She could use that to fly. Okay, let me see. I'm just reading my options, so I make sure I hit the right buttons. Oops.
どうしたんだい、レイム。そんなに僕を見つめて。
What's wrong, Reimu? You've been staring at me.
ものすごく邪悪な力を感じるわ。あんた、本当に凛之介さん？
Hold on. Is that max volume? Damn. I thought I could go louder. I sense a very evil power. Are you really Renosuke?
おいおい、僕は僕だよ。おかしなことを言わないで。
What a face. Hey, it's me. Don't say such weird things.
そうは思えないけどね。
I find that hard to believe.
いけないな、レイ。あまり僕を怒らせない方がいい。
Come on, Reimu. You shouldn't make me mad.
僕がその気になったら、君なんてどうにでもできちゃうんだからね。
If I tried, I could do anything I want.
凛之介さん、それ本気で言ってるの？
Renosuke, are you seriously saying that?
なんなら試してみるか。
Do you want to test me?
君程度の力では話にならないと思う。
With your measly strength, I don't think you can do a thing to me.
言ってくれるじゃない。
You talk pretty big.
それにしてもいい気分だ。
Yo. Look at that fanny pack, though. Chad, are those belt buckles on his arms? Hold on, what's going on here? Okay, so this is the peak male outfit right here. He's got a pack on his front, and he's got 2 belts on his arms. He's probably ripped under there, too. 100% ripped. Either way, I feel great.
今なら自分の望みを何でも叶えられそうな気がするよ。
I feel like I can make all of my wishes come true now.
そうだ。
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Ass
手
buckles.
始めに降臨堂を繁盛させてみようか。
Let's see. Let's start by making Korindo prosper.
は？そんなことできるわけ？
Huh? That's impossible.
不可能な話ではないさ。幻想郷の人口を数倍に増やしてやれば。
No, it's not. We just have to multiply the population of Gensokyo. That reminds me of Rufus Shinra, and his outfit being comprised of like 20-something belts. Like, why does he have so many belts? What does he need them for?
それだけで降臨道を必要とする者が相対的に増えるはずさ。
With more citizens, there will be more people who need Koidindo.
おや、目の色が変わったね。
Oh, the look in your eyes has changed.
どうやら幻想郷の住人を複製するよりも前にやるべきことがあった。
Looks like there's something I have to do before I can start replicating the citizens of Gensokyo.
白霊の君消えてもらわないとな。
Hakure Shrine Maiden, I need you to disappear.
凛之介さんの様子が明らかにおかしい。
Renosuke is definitely acting weird. You don't say.
何とかして正気に戻さないと。
I have to do something to turn him back to normal. I'll beat his ass.
いえ、相手を説得するなんて私の趣味じゃないのよね。
But negotiating isn't really my style.
凛之介さんを叩き伏せる。話はそれからよ。
First, I have to beat Renosuke. We can talk after that. I don't remember how to play this game. Like at all. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I do not remember. Good enough.
全力で抗い
Cheap.
くらいなさい。残念だったわね。
I don't think you can actually win that fight. He looks a little bit, I don't know about that one. Today, a new mystery descends upon Gensokyo. Good. Alright, now 20 minutes of cutscenes.
ここは一時撤退よ。
ほう
Oh. Loud. Holy loud. I don't know, the voice quality, like everything, all the volume went up. Now it's back to normal. Alright, I'm not gonna read that to you. You're just gonna have to do the deep breathing yourself. Actually, no, I have something just for that. There you go. Yeah, there's a such thing as regret in this world.
なんとか逃げ切れたみたいね。
Whew. Looks like I was able to escape.
喉がカラカラだわ。水。
I'm so thirsty. Water. Where's my water? I recommend you look up. Speaking of that, chat, I need to get myself some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I have water now. It's a damn shame Rainbow couldn't find any water. I'm not sure where she could look. Doesn't seem to be any lakes or rivers nearby. She might be dehydrated soon.
あ、しまっ 持ち物は全部降臨堂に置いたままだったわ。
Oh, crap. I left all my stuff at Corindo.
ちょっとショック。
Ugh, this sucks. Remember, chat, there is no sea in Genso. Pretty sure that makes salt a rare commodity. They mentioned that before. Notoried anyway. If salt was so easy to get. But they don't have a sea.
いくら不意をつかれたとはいえ、この私が負けるなんてね。
Even though he caught me off guard, how could I lose?
あれは明らかに人知を超えた力だった。
That was definitely beyond the power of a human.
凛之介さんの身に一体何が起こっているの？
What in the world is happening to Minosuke? She bought that bow with her donations. That's why she has no more donations left.
まあ考えてもわからないし、とりあえず神社に帰りましょうか。
Well, thinking about it won't help. I better go back to the shrine. Thank you, Hydro, for the sub. Welcome to the world of Touhou Genso Wander. Alright, chat, I'm gonna be your tutorial. Ready? Let's teach you the basic controls of the tutorial of the way to the Hakone Shrine. Read the hints that will be displayed and aim for the magic circle to progress to the next floor. Alright, let's start by moving Rainbow. I'm sure all of us know how Mystery Dungeon works for the most part. I just need to know which buttons do what. You got an item. Also, I want you to listen. I want you to listen here, chat. Thank you, Demo, for gifting a sub. The sound effects used in this game, like listen very closely when they play, are also used in Dragon Ball Z Budokai, the first one. That game came out years ago, so I don't know if those are free stock sound effects or what, but it is exactly the same. Listen to it. You can go and compare it if you want, but I swear to God that they are the exact same sound effect. Hold Y and press up to select your items. Also, press different directional buttons while holding Y to view other various menus. Oh my god, there's too much information. Fuck it. You got money. You will need money to shop. Green tea heals 20 HP and big red bean cakes fills a tummy meter by 100. Your HP will slowly recover as turn passes, but your tummy is 0. Instead of recovering HP, you'll start to lose it. Raymond will faint when she loses all her HP, so be careful. You can't take the items you find in this dungeon back with you. Use them a lot so you remember how to use them. Oh, is that so? Green tea, and then big red. I'm not going to use it anyway because I don't need to. Go through the passage and find the next room. If you hold B and press the directional buttons, you can dash. When you dash, you will keep going until you can't go further or hit a crossroads, so be careful. Seems like a waterway is blocking your way, but you can get past these waterways by moving diagonally. It requires you to press 2 directional buttons at the same time, so be careful not to make any mistakes. Yeah, I have a control stick for that. You drink HP stuff at full HP, you get max HP. Some of the game doesn't tell you. Wait, really? Hold on, let me try that. From here, you'll explain I dash were more effective than the regular dash. I dash is a type of dash. Dash automatically leads you to items or entrances to a different room. You can I dash by holding RB and pressing the directional button. Hold on, I want to see that. So if I drink this at full HP, is it... Oh, it's like a citrus berry, but weaker. I never knew that. I dash to easily navigate through complicated rooms and long passageways. See, chat. It says that you can navigate complicated rooms and long passageways, but what it actually means is you can give the AI full control to move on its own, to run into an enemy, and then get you killed in one hit immediately. So never use this technique, alright? Use different button combos for different movement options. Pick the right one in the situation. High speeds. Turn to catch an enemy. Yeah, I figured that one out on my own. Restrict movement to diagonal directions is RT. That's the big button, right? I forget all the time which one's RB and RT. Okay, so I can do that. And yeah, I know how to do that from Mystery Dungeon, so that'll be helpful. If you walk into a magic circle and select next floor, you'll progress to the next floor. Who would have thought? Select cancel if there are still things you want to do. It's weird. Okay, it's really weird. So, you know how I'm popping the menu up with Y button? If I don't hold the button, the menu goes back down. I have to hold the button to keep the menu up, which is very strange. Okay. I'm just looking at things, because it's been a while. As you can see, there is a big pool of different items, and I have no room to carry any of it. On this floor, we will explain how to battle. The enemies inside the dungeon will attack Reimu when they spot her. It's like an enemy spotted Reimu. Press A to make Reimu attack the enemy in front of her. Defeat the enemy to keep going forward. Gee, don't I feel like a winner. By gaining experience from defeating enemies, Reimu will level up and become stronger. Also, enemies that you defeat will sometimes drop items. All I did was punch the bucket girl. Hold on. Establishing dominance with attacks. When the enemy spots Reimu, they will come up to attack her. You can waste turns on purpose to lure the enemy closer. I like how this is regarded as establishing dominance. Keep your enemy's distance from you in mind when you fight. Come here. Come here, catch these. By equipping weapons, you can increase the damage of your normal attacks. They'll do you no good just sitting in your inventory, so be sure to equip them. Select a weapon from your inventory and equip it. Patrol Tengu Sword. Mass-produced weapons that are given to Patrol Tengu underlings. It's an awesome item that can be traded even when warm, but Momiji would never do that. Alright, now I have a sword. Cool. When there are multiple enemies in a room, it's a bad idea to just charge in and start fighting. Rather than getting surrounded by enemies in the room, it's better to fight them one at a time by luring them into a hallway. Technique. Congratulations on leveling up. As her level increases, Reimu's HP and power increase too. Your equipment leveled up. Like Reimu, equipment gains experience and levels up. As its level increases, equipment will improve and make your adventure easier. But remember, you have to equip it for it to gain experience. This is called a swamp. A swamp! And it's type of terrain that can hold off enemies that step into it. There are various types of terrain besides swamps, and they all affect enemies too. By equipping armor, you can reduce the damage you receive from enemies. Select a piece of armor from your items and equip it. Certain pieces of equipment will resonate with each other when equipped, increasing their stats. This is true, but I don't know which ones do which, so you just kind of have to guess by their name. Mass-produced articles provide for the Patrol Tengu underlings for being built some factory assembly line. Its quality isn't too shabby. So obviously putting the Tengu items together gives them benefits. I don't know what the benefits necessarily are though. Because as you can see, everything has abilities and resonance and seals, and it's like, I have no idea what the fuck it means at all. Looks like you've entered a room with a lot of enemies. You're in a rough situation and it's difficult to run into a passageway. This is a perfect time to use a spell card. The spell card deals damage to all enemies in the same room. Let's pick it up and use it. G. One of Reimu Hakure's spell cards deals damage to all enemies in the room. When you deal damage to multiple enemies, the system message will display the average damage. You can check the individual damage dealt in the backlog by pressing start. Yeah, everybody died. Drinking power medicine will increase your power stat by 1. Power can increase up to 15, and the higher it is, the more damage you deal. Also, all medicine items will restore your tummy by 5 in addition to the normal effects. Okay. Gaps are items you can store other items within, sort of like a pouch. Gaps are very weird. The item you just received is called a preserve gap, and it lets you insert and retrieve items freely. Items stored inside are protected from traps and enemy skills. You can also throw gaps against the wall to break them. The items inside will spill out and the gap will break. But there are some gaps that will explode when you throw them at something. That spell card you received will enhance your weapons. When a weapon's enhancement value rises, the damage it deals will increase. Okay, let me see. Power boost, Automatama. Strengthens weapon of your choice. If the weapon is cursed, it will break. Cool. And water. Plain water, no additives, colorless, tasteless, and odorless. So now I have +1 effects, like ginseng. Okay. Why? Traps may be placed inside the room of a dungeon. They will trigger once you're stepped on, and they can inflict various effects. The traps that trigger just now makes food in your inventory rot. However, placing your food in a gap will protect it from the effects of this trap. Can I still eat it? Fake. It looks like red fake. You got a bad feeling what happens next. Yeah, why not? I leveled down. Charms are a third type of equipment you can find. They can protect you from harmful effects, give beneficial effects, or make exploring dungeons easier. Longevity. Lucky charm owned by someone who is always healthy and never sick. It guards the user from all disease. Sure. Why not? Collecting the P squares in the dungeon will charge the Danmaku gauge. P items are automatically stored in... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought. Collected when you approach, and the Danmaku gauge can hold up to 30. Okay. Alright, let's fire a Danmaku. Each playable character has 4 different types of Danmaku attacks. You can use the LT stick to change the type of the Danmaku you will fire. First press LB to fire a yin-yang shot. What? Wrong one. Alright. Use whichever of the 4 Danmaku attacks you need, depending on the situation. Okay, let's see. So Yin-Yang attacks in front of you, Yokai Buster attacks in 3 directions. Sealing Needle is pierces enemies straight down the middle, and Double Barrier, a strong attack that attacks all 8 directions around you. I see. Use Sealing Needle against the enemies that are lined up straight. Okay. These enemies aren't even doing anything. But I'm beating them up. You're surrounded by enemies. In situations like this, use Duplex Barrier to build damage to all your enemies. To deal damage. It's a powerful Danmaku, but he uses a lot of P, so be careful. It wasn't that strong if it didn't kill medicine. Yeah, she's the summon trap. She ferries in a bunch of enemies. Alright, Chad, I'll give you 5 guesses to guess who this is. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's that noise? Someone help me! Oh no, someone's drowning in a swamp. Not the Secretary of Defense. I cannot. Oh. Hold on, I'll help you out. Oh, game's over. There she is. Oh, there she is. That was close. Mine thanks. If not for thee, I would most certainly have drowned. Are you... Chad, is it just me or is Futo's hat, like, gigantic? Isn't it... I'm pretty sure it's fairly big, but is it that big? So it's basically a bucket. Yeah. Are you? What? Thou art the Shrine Maiden. If I remember correctly, Reimu Hakude is thy name, yes? You know me?
我の名はモノノベの太だ。覚えておるだろ？
My name is Futo Monononobe. Surely thou dost remember.
悪いけど、退治した妖怪の名前なんていちいち覚えてないわ。
Sorry, I don't remember the name of every yokai I defeat.
我は司会戦だぞ。妖怪なんかと一緒にするな。
What? I shall have thee know I am a Shikaisen, a sage of sorts. Do not label me a yokai.
そうなんだ。
Hmm? Really?
この反応、我をバカにしているだろう。
Such a lukewarm reaction. Art thou mocking me?
我は司会戦とはいえ仙人ぞ。敬うがよい。
Now this is some... This right here is some propaganda. Shikai-san may be the lowest rank of sage, but we are sages still. Show her some respect.
最近仙人を自称するやつがやたらと増えた気がするわね。
I feel like more people are calling themselves sages these days. I hit the wrong button.
まるで仙人のバーゲンセールだわ。
It's like there's been a bargain bin sale on the title of Sage.
なんだそのバーゲンというのは。
What is this bargain bin sale thou doth speak of?
バーゲンよバーゲン。大安売りってこと。
Can I make her repeat that? I want to hear her say that again. Oh, hold on.
バーゲンよバーゲン。
Bargain.
バーゲンよバーゲン。
Bargain, yo bargain. It's a sale. Like at a shop, it means something's being sold for dirt cheap.
なんと仙人が安売りされているとは。恐るべし幻想郷。
What? Sages are being sold for naught but dirt? Gensokyo exceeds my expectations.
いくら仙人がすごいと言っても数が多いと安っぽく見えるわよね。
I'm just saying that no matter how great a sage is, if there's a bunch of them, they'll seem cheap. Now, Chad, this is actually a line that could even apply to our very own beloved Gensuku. You know why? Because before anything, Yukari was a sage, right? Yukari was the first sage that we know about, and years later, now we have Kasen and now we have Okina. So all three of those characters are sages, but the time gap between all three of their appearances is quite large. So I think that's okay, but imagine if Zum was just like every single game, he's like, here's a new sage, here's a new sage. We don't even know how many sages were responsible for creating Gensokyo. We don't have a number on that, but we do have a current amount. But they're all interesting and unique and stand out in their own ways, which is really cool. So what she's saying here is true. If you introduce these characters way too fast or create too many of them, they kind of lose their luster. Grr. You know, I think if Fudo could probably sell Rain with some dirt to eat. She's looking pretty hungry.
あんたはこんなところで何してたの？
So, what are you doing here? I'm back.
ここは我の秘密の修行場でな。
Did we play the game yet? Oh, you poor fool. We played the tutorial, not the game. This layer is my secret training area.
一流の仙人になるために人知れず鍛錬を積んでいた。
I will say, I've played this game before, but only up to a certain point. I never made it that far. So, this game is pretty much going to be completely new for me. As some of you probably will be as well, but some of you won't. I didn't make it very far. I mentioned before that the reason I stopped is because I got really far into the first dungeon, and then I got cold steeled by Byakuren, and I was so pissed off that I never picked the game back up. You'll probably see that happen again anyway, so when that happens, I'll point it out. But I'm not exaggerating when I say I got cold steeled by her. She fucking teleported behind me, hit me 3 times, and I was like, oh shit, well, she's only 7 tiles away, maybe I can run away. And then she did it again and killed me. And I was like, how the fuck do you even deal with that? I train myself that I may one day become a first-class sage.
ねえ、人知れず死にかけていた。
You laugh, but I swear, if you were playing it yourself, you wouldn't be laughing. And you almost died, huh?
面目ない。
I don't know the creative decision behind putting Futo here, but I'm glad they did, because if there's anything that Futo needed, it was a way to stand out amongst all the other characters. Futo doesn't get a lot nowadays. She just kind of exists. Sure, she's in the fighting games, but, well, she's just kind of a short little firebender, minus the bending part. 'Twas most embarrassing.
新しい風水の技を試していたら、うっかり足元に大きな沼を作ってしまってな。
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon mechanics, while similar, are also rooted in Pokemon. The enemies in this game do not act like Pokemon in Mystery Dungeon, that's for sure. There's no Pokemon in the entire game who can teleport over to me and hit me 3 times. There's not a one. Not a single one. While attempting a new Feng Shui move, I did mistakenly create a large swamp beneath me.
で、うっかり沈みかけた。
And you just fell in and started drowning, huh?
まったく。バカはこんなところで遊んでないで、さっさと家に帰りなさいよ。
Sheesh. Idiots shouldn't be playing around here. You should go back home.
我だって帰れるものなら帰りたいわ。
I would be home already, were that an option.
何よ。帰れない理由でもあるわけ？
Well, what do you mean? Is there some reason you can't go home?
その
Well,
道場を追い出されてしまってな。帰ることができないのだ。
to be honest, this is a sequel? No, this isn't a sequel. This is a... It's a pseudo... Well, I mean, I think there's more in this game. Like, there's an after-story bit, but the original game is still in here, so I'm not gonna miss anything. To be honest, I was expelled from my dojo, so I cannot return.
そうなんだ。
I see.
おお、我の話を聞いてくれるか？
Oh, wouldst thou care to hear my tale?
え？誰もそんなこと言ってんの？
What? I never said I wanted to.
我は司会戦だ。数いる仙人の
Here we go.
最も位が低い。
I am a Shikaisen, the lowest of all sage ranks.
故に両戦になると別称されることもある。
Some mock me, calling me a Yokai-sen.
だから我は一流の仙人になるべく修行をすることにしたのだ。
And so, I decided to train that I might become a first-class sage.
おっと、お主が考えているような普通の修行ではないぞ。
Oh, but it is not the normal kind of sage training thou mayest be imagining.
食事中は不慣れな左手を使用し、椅子には 0.3 寸ほど尻を浮かせて座る。
I eat my meals with my non-dominant hand, and I keep my buttocks raised 3 millimeters above the chair. That... God, that sounds uncomfortable. That is impressive. You ever do the invisible chair chat? My legs give out after like 3 seconds. It's not easy. It's really not easy. You need a lot of leg strength to support your upper body to do that. I get so tired so fast because I am not in shape.
入浴中にも気を抜かず、湯水の抵抗を利用し筋力を鍛えておる。
Even while bathing, I use the resistance of the water to train my muscles. What? Wait, what? What does that mean? I use the resistance of the water to train my muscles. What do you mean the resistance of the water? Do you swim in the bathtub? Is that what's going on? Does she bathe in a waterfall? How does she do this? I mean, I'm asking for scientific purposes. I'm not asking because I want to see what she does in the bathtub. Get your mind out of the gutter.
まあ、一見すると地味な修行だが、
Though very simple training it may seem,
このような厳しい訓練を絶えず行うことで、一流の仙人へと近づくことができるのだ。
by performing it every day, I shall continually become closer to being a first-class sage. I know it, I said it, yes, but I'm just covering my ass because someone was thinking it.
本当に地味ね。
Simple is an understatement.
子供の頃にやった修行ごっこを思い出すわ。
Chat, I noticed that Reimu's ears are currently missing, And now my theory is that her ears are actually her bow. That's why her hearing's so good. That's why she could hear Futo struggling from so far away. I remember doing pretend training like that when I was a kid. However, the other evening, whilst I trained in the bath, I'm just now noticing the way her sleeve attachments work. They're like split open, so she's not like, they're not like completely cone, I guess. Like she can slip her arm out like that. That seems like a flaw in design. Maybe? I don't really know. I've never seen something like that ever in my life. Like, ever. Is that, how does that work? Any shrine maidens want to spill the secrets? I was in high spirits that day. An inspiration for a new skill struck. I believed a new level of power within my grasp, so I charged my energy and shouted most loudly. Then, for reasons unknown, a very large tornado did appear. And the dojo's bathhouse was completely destroyed. Nice reaction. Completely destroyed? You've got to be kidding me. I was merely attempting to reheat the lukewarm bath water. However, it seems I used too much power and created a tornado. It was most unexpected. I found myself blown away with the bath. It was so drafty, I figured I might catch a cold. Well, idiots can't catch colds. They say idiots can't catch colds, but then they say only idiots catch fevers in summer. So what side am I playing here? I then began arguing with the others about the incident. The mood turned awkward, so I left. Didn't you say you got kicked out? Well, that was, how do I put this? A figure of speech. If you didn't get kicked out, why don't you just go home and say you're sorry? I too have my pride. I refuse to return to the dojo, and I become a first-class sage. Chad, did you see the video of Futo and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater where she was shredding mad air? That was a good video. Did you also see the picture going around a couple weeks ago where it was just Futo's head with Futo's legs? I don't know where that one came from, but it kept appearing on my feed. And while I was confused, I was definitely entertained. But I haven't a clue how to accomplish such a thing. Thou art friends with many people. If thou hast any sage friends, please provide an introduction. No, I don't feel like it. I suspected thou wouldst say that. Yo, I'll be real. If I had a mod that turned the skater into Futo, I would definitely play Tony Hawk. I don't necessarily care for that series, but if there was a mod for the original Tony Hawk that let me shred as Futo, I would be on that shit. Come on now. Of course, I never claimed that thou wouldst not be rewarded. Huh? As thou may already be aware, I am well versed in feng shui. Depending on how it's used, one's luck may be controlled.
その気になれば健康運恋愛運金運などあらゆる運気を向上させることができる
If I tried, I might improve one's luck in health, love, money, and so forth.
金運
Money.
我の望みを聞いてもらえるならこの力をお主に貸してやろう
If thou wouldst help me with my request, then I wouldst lend my power to thee.
どうだ白麗の巫女よ悪い話ではないと思うが
It is so. What is thy response, Hakane Shrine Maiden? Is it not an excellent arrangement?
ま私は紹介するだけだしね別にいっか
Well, all I have to do is introduce you, so I guess it's okay.
おお助かるぞ
Oh, that would be most helpful.
紹介するのはいいけどさお願いだから面倒だけは起こさないでよね
I'm okay with introducing you, but just don't cause any trouble, okay?
いらぬ火の粉を浴びるなんて絶対に嫌
I don't want to be blamed for something I didn't do.
任せておくがよい
Umu. She said Umu. Understood. Thou mayest consider it done.
全が急ぎだグズグズしてはならんぞ
Let us be off. We cannot afford to waste any time here.
なんだかろくなことにならない気がするわ
I have a really bad feeling about this. Oh, gameplay. Where am I? From here on, Futo Monononobe will join you as your partner. Join your powers and overcome the dungeon together. Your partner will follow one of 4 strategies. Follow prioritizes following the player. Attack prioritizes attacking enemies. Explore prioritizes exploring the dungeon. Standby, wait at the current location. Hold Y and press. So status screen, you can change your partner strategies from there. Oh. So she has stuff. I'd rather she just stick by my side more than anything. Just like your character, your partner will gain experience and level up by defeating enemies. When your partner defeats enemies, you will both gain the same amount of EXP. You missed. Chirno froze my gap. Well, that's not very good. My question is this... What? Your partner may step on traps by herself, but traps she steps on won't affect you. Okay, how about you just stay there for a second then?
行動はあんたに任せるわね
Cock trap. Alright, no, please
さあ行くわよ
wait there until I come back. Your partner can equip the weapons, armor, and accessories that you have found. From your inventory, select the equipment you want to equip and then select partner. You can also equip items to them from the partner status screen. Only the player character can dual wield weapons. Partners can only equip up to 1 weapon. Okay.
私の後についてきてね
Ground umbrella, souvenir, wooden sword. Some spell cards will also affect your partner. The spell card you just received can revive your partner. If she doesn't need to be revived, it will give her an effect that revives her when her HP hits 0. This effect is called Resurrect. This effect cannot be stacked or carried to the next floor, but it's still useful for your partner to have. Okay, I see. Someone recommended this game to someone who wanted a mystery dungeon game but ended up not buying it because the little girls were questionable. The little girls are okay, or whatever. Like your character, your partner will deal more damage in battle with her power. It increases if you want to increase her power, throw power medicine at your partner. Items that have effect will throw to work on your partner as well. Here. That, okay. I wouldn't say that was necessarily giving. Okay. I'll give Futo these. And Forgotten Umbrella. Umbrella seems to be forgotten by its owner. It quietly waits for its owner to come back, but will its patience be rewarded? Okay. There. Now she has 2 things. What is going on? Partner can be hit by Danmaku attacks, except for Duplex Barrier. Well, thank you for telling me that. Bamboo is surrounding the room. This is one of the few terrains that block entry, but you can destroy it with a normal attack. Terrain you see here is a bamboo shoot. You can dig them up with a normal attack. I don't know what it does. And now we're doing some gardening. The duplex barrier is basically just well, that was an accident. It's a good move. I think it's one of her weaker ones, but it makes sense because it's so it hits so many areas. Like in Mystery Dungeon, it's what's it, Vacuum Slash, I think? I think it's either Wide Slash or Vacuum Cut. It hits everything around you, but it does set damage, and it's honestly just ass. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Landmine is a dangerous trap, takes out 70% of your HP. Sometimes it will even fry the food in your inventory, but frying rotten food might actually improve it. You should place food that you don't want to be fried in a preserve gap. Now you only have 30% of your HP after stepping on the trap. Remove your partner's HP will recover as turn passes. You can skip turns without having to move by holding B and A at the same time. Standing still while holding these buttons will restore your HP quickly. Of course, your tummy gauge will also decrease quicker, so be careful. Yeah, that was a patchy bomb. She says Mukyu and goes, it's Mukyu Boom. What's this? Using this medicine will grant you the floating effect for a certain period of time. With this effect, you can pass over a trap or terrain, but may be vulnerable to other things. You can float over waterways now, too. Was there a waterway on this floor somewhere? No, there wasn't. Oh, I'm healing. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna drink the elixir. The soaring drug. Get you pretty high. Come on now. Why'd you have to say it like that? You'll be able to fly through the sky, probably. I now float. Nice. Congratulations on finding the treasure room. This treasure room is slightly different than a normal one. Treasure rooms don't usually have a path to them. Most can only be accessed via a special gust trap. Money and items are hidden inside treasure rooms. They're very rare items, as well as items exclusive to the dungeon, so please look thoroughly. I can't step on it because I have the floaty effect. How weird. I don't think I ever found one of those, ever. It's not like the secret bazaar. Great job, this concludes the tutorial. 55 minutes. There's a lot more to explain, and you can learn more by going to the Sage Trials at Kasen's dojo. But picking things up as you go is fine too. Now this is the time I show you what you've learned, so challenge the dungeons. I did it! Clear tutorial! You safely return to the Hakone Shrine. 41 minutes and 3 seconds. 1 million points. Damn, I'm good. Alright, chat. After that very intensive gameplay session, it's time to sit back and read some text for the next 30 minutes. Sound good? We're finally home. Wow. The weather looks great. I can't believe it was just raining. Indeed, it doth feel most wonderful. I'm getting hungry, so let's take a break. How could the Hakone Shrine Maiden leave the shrine without saying anything? Unbelievable. Take your guesses on who that is. Ta-da! You should have known who it was based on her tone of voice. You should have at least locked the doors. I didn't want to get caught by her. Hey, can you give me the lecture later? That incident really tired me out. What do you mean?
降臨堂でね、いろいろとあったのよ。
A lot happened at Koidindo.
凛之介さんが玉を見せてくれないから、無理やり触ろうとしたんだけど。
They're doing this on purpose. Renosuke wouldn't show me his ball, so I had to use force to touch it. But there's no two ways about this. That was intentional. Nobody wrote that line and was like, surely this won't be misconstrued. They know what they were doing.
触った瞬間、ピカッと光って凛之介さんがおかしくなっちゃったの。
Come on! Right as I touched it, it shined and Renosuke started acting weird. For fuck's sakes!
おかしくなった凛之介さんをボコボコにしようとしたら、逆に私がボコボコにされて。
And since he was acting weird, I tried to beat him up, but he ended up beating me up instead.
手ぶらになった挙句、息も絶え絶えでご帰還。
I came home empty-handed, and even then, I barely made it.
何が何だかさっぱりわかりませんが。
Yeah. I don't follow what you're saying, but...
何らかの異変が起きたということと、あなたがボコボコにされて逃げ帰ってきたということはわかりました。
All I understand is that something happened, you got beaten up, and then limped back here. Alright, first of all, that's a very rude summarization of events there. But you're right.
もう少し情報が欲しいところですが、異変ということなら悠長にはしていられませんね。
I would like more information, but if this is an incident, then we can't waste any time.
レン、あなたはすぐに異変調査の準備をしてください。
I like Reimu's expression while she's just mentioning this. She's got that smile on her face. That damn smile. Yeah, shit went whack and I got beat up, and now I'm back here. Reimu, you need to get ready to investigate the incident.
私はその間に
Do I have
できるだ
to?
け情報を集めておきましょう。
I'll gather as much information as I can while you do that.
今から？
What? Now?
今日はもう遅いし、明日から本気を出すってことで。
It's getting late. So how about if I just take it easy for now and go full throttle tomorrow?
またそんな人間のクズみたいなことを言って。
There you go again, putting things off like some human scum. Chat, when did this game come out? I need to pinpoint the exact point in Wildhorn Hermit's existence that this level of Kasen is to be expected, because this game definitely came out before it finished. So I'm just trying to figure out which point in Kasen's lore we know here. Like, what's going on? Why am I being called human scum?
人間のクズって。
Human scum.
まったく仕方がありませんね。
You cannot be helped.
明日になったらちゃんと本気を出すんですよ。
You need to do it first thing tomorrow, okay? I know it came up before Touhou 15. Well, actually, no, I think the reloaded version actually has characters from Touhou 15, so... but this is unaltered. So this came out before Touhou 15, which... That would put Wildhorn Hermit... I don't know, somewhere around volume 4? 3 or 4, maybe? I don't actually know. I couldn't tell you. I only know when it started and when it ended. 2010 and 2019. It was like 8 volumes over the span of 9 years. It's kind of whack. You need to do it first thing tomorrow, okay?
分かってるわよ。白麗の巫女に二言はないわ。
I know. The Hakude Shrine Maiden always keeps her promises. The PS4 version came with double focus. I got more enjoyment out of that game.
レーム？レーム？
It's crazy because that game was low retail price for 2 games in 1, and it was really good. Reimu, Reimu. Could you run that by me one more time? Wake up, Reimu. It's morning already. Who's that? Chat, who's that? That's... I don't know who that is. I've never seen this character in my life. Morning.
ゆっくり休めましたか?
Were you able to get some rest? She looks more like Moko before Moko became Moko. Like just brown hair instead of black hair. Were you able to get some rest?
ほら、着替えです。それと、朝ごはんも用意しましたよ。
Here, get dressed. Also, I went ahead and got breakfast for you. 5 more minutes.
今日から本気を出すんでしょ? いいから起きなさい。
I thought you were going to go full throttle. Hurry and wake up.
わかったわよ。
Alright, alright. Yeah, the bow is like, makes her a whole head taller. She looks so small and meek without her bow.
まったく強引なんだから。
Surprised she can hear Kasen without it though. You're so pushy. There we go. Now we're an intimidating force.
早速ですが本題に入りましょう。
Okay, let's get down to business.
今日の朝ごはんはおはぎか。
Oh, I'm getting a red bean cake for breakfast.
いただきます。
Thanks for breakfast. I'm not gonna chew in the mic, chat.
今回の件について、私の方でもいろいろと調べてみました。
I did some research on the incident yesterday.
それで?
Uh-huh. And?
あなたが言っていた通り、大変なことになっているみたいですね。
Eat the mic. It's too big for my mouth. As you mentioned, something terrible is going on.
降臨堂があったと思われる場所には、巨大な塔が立っていました。
There's a giant tower where Corridor used to be.
私は降臨堂を見たことがありませんが、知っている人に聞いてみたところ、
I've never been to Cordindo, but I asked around and was told. Oh, hold on, chat. Okay, that actually helps too because Kasen's first visit to Cordindo, I believe, was when she needed to find a meeting spot with Sumereko that was kept secret from Reimu. So I think that's the first time that Kasen has ever stepped into Cordindo. So this statement is true at the time. However, that Kasen has been to Cordindo in canon. It just felt like saying that. So it's before 14.5, obviously. It's before Sumereko is written in. I don't know when she started showing up. So I'm pretty sure it's before chapter 30 at the very least. So who knows? Maybe I was right, around volume 4. I've never been to Cordindo, but I asked around and was told. That doesn't look like Cordindo at all.
改装? いやー、さすがのクオリンもこんな趣味の悪い改装はしないだろ?
Renovations? No, Corin had better taste than that.
とのことでした。
Or so they say.
何らかの異変が起きているのは間違いないでしょうね。
Something has certainly happened to it. The reason I can remember a lot of this stuff is because I so genuinely enjoy it that I try really hard to remember it. I think that plays a big part in it. I also take it really slow and I only check out like canon things in small doses so I have time to process the information, which is great. So I pretty much, when I was reading the written works, I kind of did it like a volume at a time, maybe 2 if I was feeling up to it, and then I just let it sink in. So I remember a lot of little bits and pieces from it because I didn't just binge read the whole thing. And yeah, as I said, I really enjoy the series, so I made an effort to try and remember all the important bits. Something has certainly happened to it.
あんたって何でも知ってそうだけど、降臨堂は見たことがなかったのね。
I gotta admit, chat, this is a spoiler, alright? This is a spoiler for Wildhorn Hermit. But Kasen has some great designs. Wildhorn Hermit Volume 7 with Chapter 31 onwards came out December 2016. Genso Wanderer was 2 weeks before. Okay, so Volume 6, not Volume 4. So that would mean I was kind of correct in my range between chapters 20 and 30, but my volume count was definitely wrong. So it's more Volume 5, 6 than Volume 7. You always seem to know everything, but you've never seen Cordindo.
さすがの私も何でも知りませんよ。知っていることだけです。
Canon works are great. I read them in the order of release, but I can't recommend anyone else do that because Curiosities of Lotus Asia is very slow paced and very unique in the sense that none of the other written works are even like remotely close to it, in my opinion. All the other written works are a different format than that book, and then the other ones are like actually manga. So I would recommend it because I think it's good, but as an introduction to the written works, I don't know if it's a great one, because if you get bored easy by a character you have no idea, like no knowledge about, that just is 90% introspection, it's like, ugh. I legitimately fell asleep reading some of those chapters because I got bored. So when I finally pushed through the 28 chapters of Lotus Asia, and then I finally read Perfect Bohemian Archive in Japanese Red, I was really getting into it because I really liked Aya's book, and from there it was just kind of the ball really started rolling. Well, even I don't know everything.
あなたが思っているほど私は世俗に詳しくないんですよ。
I'm not as familiar with popular trends as you might think. Actually, that's true. Kasen is not very informed of the way that Gensoku works since she's been secluded in the mountains for so long. It's kind of adorable because she acts like she knows everything, but every now and again something will pop up she knows nothing about. It's a nice contrast to her rather know-it-all personality when she's so oblivious to something.
確かにそういうことには興味なさそうだしね。
Most of the plot comes from the outside works as opposed to the games. There is a lot of, well, there's still story in the main games, but I do think that there's a lot in, the point of the written works is to create stories that can be enjoyed without needing, they can be enjoyed, but you don't need to know them to enjoy the games. So the written works are 100% for fans of the series itself and not like the gameplay. Because the stories that end up happening in there are great. I really do like the stories that happen. The thing is there are characters that are introduced in the written works that don't appear in the games, with the exception of the one we're staring at right now, and I guess technically Aya. So there's not a lot of crossover either. But yeah, the written works are very easy to miss, but there is a lot in there for character personalities and stuff that if you're into the series for its characters, you can definitely check out. And again, they're good stories, so I highly recommend them. Of course, it is a bit of a trudge to catch up. Like, it took me quite a long time to catch up, but I finally did. Get ready for... My favorites were definitely Forbidden Scrollery and Wildhorn Hermit. You get to see a lot of character expression, some different outfits, and most importantly, you get to see a side of Reimu that is not explored in the games. A side that you either like or dislike. Yeah, I guess you don't seem like you'd be interested in that sort of stuff. You either like Reimu or dislike Reimu, because Reimu is portrayed as a real human being in the written works, and if you don't like that Reimu is a human being and prefer to see her as the god operator of Gensokyo, then you're not going to have a good time. Me personally, I like seeing Reimu get greedy and then fall on her face when something fucks up.
いえ、そんなことはありません。
A true human being, yes. No, that's not entirely true.
楽しそうなことや楽しそうな場所には
I'm
そ
as
れなり
interested.
に興味があります。
I'm as interested in fun places as anyone else.
それで他に分かったことはないの？
Did you find anything else? I know it's a really silly thing to say, Reimu being a human, but the point I'm trying to make is that Reimu in the games is like undefeatable, right? She's God killer mode in every single game. She shows up, solves the incident, beats everyone's ass, and goes home, calls it a day. But the written works takes the opportunity to present Reimu in her more daily life, not incident resolving, and you can kind of figure out what kind of character Zun wants Reimu to be, which is a human that is more often than not blinded by greed. And she's definitely has a lot of harebrained schemes to make money, and they don't usually work, but it is rather enjoyable to watch her just completely fuck up. She's a very human character. That's what I like about her. Despite being as powerful as she is, she's not like annoying if that makes sense. She's not like just powerful for the sake of being powerful and that's it. She actually has a character to her outside of that. Did you find anything else? No, I get what you mean. I just wanted to explain it because... Let's be real. The more I get to talk about Touhou, the better I feel. So, yeah. That's why I recommend questions and stuff, because I just like talking about the series. Even if I end up trudging over topics that I've touched on before, like I just like talking about the series more than anything. Well, I don't know how it relates to the incident just yet, but an actual likable main character. Unlike Sumereko. Goodbye, human girl. 61st on the popularity poll. Even when you're a main character, no one likes ya. It has been raining heavily around the tower. Could this be the work of someone from hell again? How old is Futo supposed to be anyway? Futo is from the same time frame as Miko and Tojiko. I believe she's just short or a bit younger. So she's technically dead because she's a Shikai-sen, which means she gave up her body. The way that process works is they give up their body, right? And they store their soul in an object, and then once their body is no longer considered once their body is considered more an object than like a living thing, their soul returns to the body, and that's completion. I think that's how it goes. I could be half-assing some details there. I don't fully remember, but the idea is basically that they turn their living body into something that is no longer part of the reincarnation cycle or the life and death cycle. So their bodies are like objects, and their spirits inhabit it in that sense. It's kind of weird. I really don't know how to explain it. So like a lich. I guess? I guess? I'm not really sure which lich lore is, sorry. I don't really know what a lich is. I thought it was just like a skeleton necromancer. They did something similar when they tried to kill the sage who passes through walls. Oh, did they? Hold on, I feel like I'm missing something here. Who tried to kill the sage who passed through walls? That's what I thought too, so I contacted a Shinigami. But it looks like it wasn't her. This is getting weird. Speaking of Shinigamis, Chad, imagine Death Note, but instead of Ryuk, it's Komachi. just think about how that would work. This is getting weird. And that's not all. Since yesterday, the population of Genso has greatly increased. Why is the text doing that? Hold on. That's weird. Oh yeah, Rinosuke mentioned that he was going to replicate the population against Sokyo. Replicate? I see. No wonder there were a lot of people who look the same. Oh, I hit the D-pad? Oh, I tried to talk to them, but they attacked me. Thought it was strange. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't notice that at all. I was like, why is it just blipping? I was tired yesterday, so I didn't really think about it. Witches in general are undead mages that put their soul in objects known as phylacteries, so they can be revived once their body gives away. A simple example of Voldemort and the Deadly Hallows. I don't know anything about Voldemort. Isn't that kind of what the fortune teller did? But not really. Those people who attacked me on my way back might have been replicated civilians too. Because what the fortune teller did was he sealed his anger into a book. There's a legend. There's a legend that like when you can incur the wrath of a vengeful spirit by taking its work and keeping and only sharing the good parts and taking credit for it and not sharing the work in its entirety. So what happened was Kozusu found a fortune-telling book. Kozusu found a fortune-telling book, and it was full of very easy to understand formulas for fortune-telling, but it was also full of a bunch of childish scribbles that really were pretty much irrelevant to the overall book. And the reason for that was because the fortune teller intentionally created both of those, because that meant that when the book was used by Kozusu, Kozusu would completely ignore the childish scribbles, thus leaving out parts of the fortune teller's work, which would incur the fortune teller's wrath, which would allow a gateway for him to return as a vengeful spirit. However, the fortune teller had really good control over his emotions and was not blinded by rage. So while he sat there and waited for that moment to happen, which it eventually did, Kozusu started doing fortune telling and pretty much presenting it as her own while leaving out the scribbles and whatnot, which allowed the fortune teller to come back. Because he maintained his emotions for so long, he came back and he was completely self-aware and not blinded by rage, and he was back in Gensokyo. So you gotta admit, it was a pretty genius plot. He changed the yes, he did. He changed himself into a yokai. But he needed, in order to do that, he had to do this convoluted setup, where he needed to kill himself as a human, right? So he died. He sealed his, he created his book and then sealed himself in it, sort of. And then when he was in hell, he waited to be resurrected through the method I just mentioned, where he came back as... Sounds like a lich, does it? They had a name for it, actually. I forget what it's called. I think they were called Jiryu. But it was basically a human turned yokai, and that is not allowed in Gensokyo. So what ended up happening was the fortune teller had a confrontation with Reimu, and he was like, I know that you don't kill yokai, so I'm just gonna go off on my own and do whatever I want, and you'll never see me again. Don't worry. Goodbye, Reimu. And Reimu was like, yeah, nah. And I'm sure you all know what happened next. In fantasy fiction, a list of type of undead creature, often such creatures result in transformations, powerful magician skill, necromancy, or a king striving for eternal life using spells or rituals to bind his intellect and soul to his phylactery, and therefore achieving an form of immortality. Liches are depicted to be clean, cadaverous, I don't know. Bodies desiccated or completely skeletal. Liches are often depicted as holding power. Okay, back on what we're doing here. It's people who attacked me on my way back might have been replicated civilians. Chew.
思わず全力で撃退してしまったので、その後それぞれの自宅へ謝罪しに行ったのですが。
That moment in Forbidden Scrollery is pretty notorious for more than just the reason that we know it for. It's because it's the first time we've ever had an established rule, an established forbidden rule in Gensokyo. I've never really heard anything Gensokyo not allowing. Gensokyo allows anyone, any yokai. Because it's like a yokai refuge, right? You can just go there. They accept all kinds. But this is the one time we've seen anything in Gensokyo so blatantly unaccepted. Which was pretty cool. So that opened up something there. We haven't seen it go anywhere since then, but it's definitely cool that we got more world building like that. I defeated them without mercy, so I went to each of their homes to apologize later, but... Everyone I visited said they had no clue what I was talking about. Wildhorn Hermit is the one with Kasen, yes, and Forbidden Scroller is the one with Kozusu. Fortune Teller is in the Fortune Teller is in Forbidden Scrollery. And they didn't seem injured at all. It's like I was fooled by a fox. Must be a pain to have clones of you going on a rampage without you knowing. It seems the clones don't respond and simply attack anyone they see.
さほど難しくないでしょう。
Shouldn't be too difficult to recognize them.
確かに昨日襲いかかってきた連中もそんな感じだったわ。
That's true. Those people who attacked me yesterday were like that too.
それと不幸中の幸いと言っていいのでしょうか。
The fortune teller suffers from a splitting headache. Also, this may be a blessing in disguise, but
人里方面に九段の複製体は出現していませんでした。
clones haven't been seen near the village.
今はまだってことでしょ。
You mean haven't been seen yet, right?
これ以上被害が拡大する前に何とかしないとね。
We need to take care of this before it gets out of hand. Reimu has very thin patience. She gets angry real fast.
はい。それと
Maybe it's because she's just sick of people's shit. Yes, also...
まだあるの？
What? There's more?
幻想郷全土で謎の地殻変動が頻発しているようです。
Throughout Gensokyo, there have been mysterious shifts in the landscape.
私も何度かこの辺りを探索して
They're
みましたが
called mystery dungeons.
地形が変化していました。
I investigated the same area multiple times, but every time the terrain was different.
今までの土地勘は全くと言っていいほど当てになりません。
My
注意
familiarity
した方がいいでしょう。
my familiarity with the region was completely useless. Keep that in mind.
異変が解決するまで
Keep
神社に
in
引きこもっていた気分
mind,
だわ。
Reimu. I feel like shutting myself in the shrine until this problem goes away.
何を言っているのです。自分の本業を忘れたのですか？
What are you saying? Have you forgotten your duty?
いや、私の本業は白霊神社の巫女であって異変解決屋じゃないんだけど。
No, my duty is to be the shrine maiden of the Hakade Shrine, not some incident solver. Are they the same thing?
あら、そうなのですか？私はてっきり。
Oh, really? Actually, I thought.
そんなことより分かったことはこれで全部なの？
Anyway, is that all you found out?
いえ、最後の一つ。
No, there's one last thing, because of course there is.
情報を集めるために幻想郷のあらゆる場所を回ってきたわけですが、
I went to various locations around Gensokyo to gather information, and
行く先々で様々な道具が落ちているのを見つけました。
found many items along the way.
おそらくは幻想郷の住人たちと同じく複製された道具だったのだと思います。
Most likely, they're items that were replicated with the citizens of Gensokyo.
なんでそう思うの？誰かの落とし物かもしれないじゃない。
Why do you think that? Maybe someone just dropped them all.
最初は私もそう思いましたが、
When did we get to the game? This is the game! That's what I thought at first, but
私の持ち物やこの世に一つしか存在しないはずの道具も大量に落ちていましたからね。
unique things such as one-of-a-kind items and even my own belongings were all over the ground.
複製されたとしか考えられないわけか。
So you think those must have been replicated too?
ちなみにあなたがさっき食べたおはぎも外で拾ってきたものですよ。
And that red bean cake you just ate was one of those things I found. Huh?
冗談です。
Just kidding.
あれはちゃんと人里で買ってきたものですから。
I bought that from the village, so don't worry.
朝っぱらから笑えない冗談はやめてよね。
It's too early for the morning for jokes like that.
では話を戻しましょう。
Alright, let's get back on topic.
法輪堂のあった場所に出現した塔と塔の周りにだけ降り続けている雨。
I miss Futo as well. The tower that appeared when Corindo used to be, and the rain that falls around it. Chat, for those of you that have read Wildhorn Hermit, when I say this sentence, tell me which one. Alright, here we go. Kasen. Kasen's arm. Or complete Kasen. Which design do you like the most? The tower that appeared when Corindo used to be, and the rain that falls around it.
そして幻想郷の住人や道具の複製体と幻想郷全土で起きている謎の地殻変動。
Arm is good choice. Arm is fantastic design. I like complete though. I like complete the most, but goddamn, Arm is such a good design. She looks like such a punk. Like she would fit right in as a with Mystia and Kyoko on stage. Arm is very badass, but I think Complete is very, very good too. Replication against Tokyo's citizens and items in the mysterious ships and landscape. I also like that I can say it like that, and the people who have read it completely understand what I mean when I just say arm. The replicate, okay. All I've learned is that I have a pile of things I need to resolve. And that Renosuke is the cause of all this. Well, Complete also matches the other two's aesthetic as well, but you are right that Arm does, Arm feels a little more juvenile than the other two. Maybe it's because of the horns, I'm not sure. But again, that's also because it's not, it's only one aspect of her, not her complete being. We're speaking in code. Pretty much, yeah. Because it is at the end of the book. And Renosuke is the cause of them all. To be honest, I don't think the owner of Korindo is capable of all that. But Renosuke is insane right now. It seems like he's being controlled by something. Tiny Remilia hats on her head. You know what? That's almost correct. If the ribbons attached were a different color, that would 100% be correct. He was unbelievably strong, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was behind it all. You have a point. He said something like, I feel like I can make all my wishes come true now. Could the thing that are happening now be his wishes? That's what I would like to believe. But there isn't enough information. You might need to investigate that tower. I knew this was going to happen. It's okay. It's easier to do something than to just worry about it. Look at that smile. That damn smile. It's easy for you to say. You're not the one who has to do it. I'm counting on you. You're not going to help me? There is something else I need to research, so I'll be on my way now. Besides, you should handle this solo like you always do, Reimo. I feel like you're putting all this on me. To help you out, I prepared a dojo on the shrine's grounds. On the shrine's grounds? When did you... The animals built it for me overnight. Kasen has quite a number of pets. I like that she has a Raiju. You can learn techniques from your investigation and strengthen yourself through tough training. I'll think about it. Alright, let's get going. Okay. Hey, hold on a moment. You didn't forget about me. Hast thou forgotten me completely? Just a bit. Whoa! Have you been standing there since last night? No, I didn't forget at all.
で放置とはこの人でなしめ。
So thou did knowingly leave me here through the night. What cruel treatment is this?
甘い。
Fool. What?
その程度の覚悟で一流の仙人に修行してもらおうなんて。
There's a lot of cinematic effect for being all 2D visual novel style. Do you think you can become a first-class sage with that kind of mindset?
考えが甘すぎる。
You're too weak.
本当にやる気があるのなら何日でも何年でもここで石のように待ち続けなさい。
If you're serious about it, then wait here for days, months, years, like a stone. Oh my god, chat, you know that line? It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. That, and then Luigi's like, no, Mario, I chiseled it. That's a real line. That I thought for the longest time that was just a shitpost that Vinny made up. No, that's a real sequence of events in the actual Mario Brothers cartoon. I just how is that real?
それも修行であり、一流の仙人になるためには必要なことよ。
It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. It was part of your training, something you'll need to become a first-class sage.
確かに
Thou art right.
お主に言われるまでそんなことにも気づかんとは。
The thought had not even dawned on me.
こんなことだから我はいつまでも過当な仙人のままなのだ。
If I do not amend my thinking, I will forever remain a low-class sage.
わかればいいのよ。
Yes, as long as you understand.
あら、レイム。
Oh, Reimu?
あなたはいつから人にお説教ができるほど偉くなったのですか？
When did you rise high enough to give lectures?
お主は
Who art thou?
はじめまして。
Oh, that was the.
私は仙人の茨河川というもの。
I didn't even realize this was the first time I got to see the end of Futo's hat. Nice to meet you. I'm Kasen Ibara, a sage.
あなたは？
And who might you be?
これは挨拶が遅くなりました。
Forgive me, my late introduction.
我は物のべのふと1400年の時を経て現世に復活した司会戦です。
Well, chat, you wanted to know her age? There you go. I am Futo Mononobe, a Shikai-sen who slumbered for 1400 years before reviving in this land.
なるほど。あなたも仙人なのですね。
I see. So you're a sage too.
しかし我はまだまだ半人前なのです。
However, I remain a low-rank sage still.
一流の仙人になるためにこの神社を訪れました。
Given we divide by 100 for yokai, given Yukari's case, it seems more like we divide by infinity. I came to the shrine in the hopes of becoming a first-class sage. I spent the text.
どうかこの我に修行をつけていただきたい。
Please allow me to train under thee.
私もまだまだ修行中の身です。他人を指導できるような立場ではありません。
I'm still learning myself. I'm in no position to teach others.
いや、これまでの物腰や言動、
Nay,
ただならぬ気。
thy manners, behavior, and extraordinary energy.
あなたはきっと一流の仙人に違いない。
Thou art most assuredly a first-class sage.
いえ、決してそのようなことは。
No, I'm not really. Yukari's age is 17 multiplied to the power of infinity. Forbidden division.
少なくとも我よりは立派な仙人様だ。
At the very least, I know thou art a much more splendid sage than I.
どうかこの哀れな司会戦を導いてほしい。
I didn't know Futo was capable of this so much humility. Please, guide this poor Shikai-sen.
こんな風にお願いされたら断るのも気が引けますね。
Kasen's a hermit in title, but not really. She claims she's a hermit, but she didn't actually do any hermit training. So she's kind of a poser. It was just the easiest explanation for her because, well, we know what she is now. But if you didn't know that if you didn't know what she was, then it would make sense if she told you it was a hermit, if she was a hermit. But knowing now what we know, well, we understand why she can survive as long as she did, even though she's not one. She's got hermit powers, does she? No, she's never actually undergone any proper training for hermits. It's just something she adapted. It'd be rude of me to deny such a heartfelt request. Then, that doth mean.
まずは小手調べです。あなたの実力を見極めさせてもらいます。
Let's have a little test. Let me check your potential.
レイムと協力して今起きている異変を解決してきてください。
Go with Reimu and resolve the incident.
ちょっと待った。
Hold on a second.
私はこんなやつと協力する気はないわよ。
I've got no intention of teaming up with anyone. Unless you pay for them.
どうせ足を引っ張るに決まってるし。
And I'm sure she's going to drag me down.
ですが、彼女と行動することはあなたのためにもなると思いますよ。
But I think that working with her will benefit you.
そうは思えないけどね。
I highly doubt it.
ほら、情けは人のためならずって言うじゃありませんか。
See? The good you do for others is also good for yourself.
このような行いもやがては良い報いとなって自身に戻ってくるはずです。
Being helpful to her will probably come around to benefit you later.
なんだかすごく面倒なことを押し付けられている気がするんだけど。
Oh, the control stick does that too, that's why. I feel like this is going to end up being a huge pain.
うはうはがっぽり
Fortune feng shui. Cha-ching.
仕方が
Got
ない
her.
わね。そ
Fine.
こまで言うならあんたと協力してあげるわよ。
If she says so, then I'll take you with me.
おさすがは白麗の巫女器の大きさが違うな
Aha! There's the Hakone Shrine Maiden, I doth know. What a commendable role model.
共に異変を解決しようではないか
Let us resolve this incident together.
たく邪魔だけはしないでよね。
She clicked her teeth.
たく
Just don't get in the way.
おっとそうだ
Oh, it had almost slipped mine thoughts.
しばらく厄介になるのだから宿代としてお主にこれを貸してやろう
As I will be working under thee for the time being, please accept this gift.
宿代金目のもの
What? Gift? Is it money?
どうしてすぐそういう発想になるのだ
Why wouldst thou assume that?
金目のものではないがなかなか役に立つものだぞ
Though money it may not be, it is most assuredly useful.
同じ種類の材料を組み合わせることでその材料を強化することができる大発明
It is a great invention that can combine similar materials, strengthening them.
その名も川城
It is called a kawarashiro.
あれ 川城生成装置
Kawashiro growth device,
略してニトフュージョン
aka Nito Fusion.
あ
Hmm.
なんとそっけない反応だ
What a cold reaction.
だって金目のものじゃないし。
Because it isn't money. Yet this is how this game starts, chat. It is very, very heavy on text. I didn't do it any favors by stopping and talking, that's for sure. But trust me, it would be this long even without me.
何よこれ。泥が詰まっててボタンが押せないじゃない。
What is this? The buttons are all jammed with mud.
なんだとそんなはずは
Unthinkable.
本当だな
Hmm. It would appear thou art correct.
昨日沼で溺れた時に泥水で壊れてしまったのかもしれん
Perhaps it was broken whilst I drowned in the swamp yesterday.
あんたもそいつもポンコツなのね。
You and this thing are both useless.
さあ存分に役立てるがよい
Now, make good use of it. I enjoy the text. There's just so much of it right after. Like, it's just... It's not spaced out at all. It's just... It's all coming at you right away. How can I use it if it's broken?
言っておくが貸してやるだけだからな。
I shall make this clear beforehand. I am only loaning it to thee.
間違っても売ったり捨てたりするでないぞ。
So refrain from selling it or tossing it away.
はいはい。
Okay, okay.
使えもしない大層なガラクタをどうもありがとうございました。
Thank you very much for your useless junk. Okay. Okay, we did it. Gameplay. Psych? Not quite yet, son.
あら、あんたは確か。
Oh, why is your hair so dark?
と
Who are you?
はじめまして。
Nice to meet you.
私は日枝家9代目当主日枝のアキューと申します。
I am the ninth head of the Hieda family, Aku Hieda.
どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Pleased to meet you.
なんてね。
Just kidding.
ひどいじゃないですかレイムさん。私のこと忘れちゃったんですか？
How mean, Reimu. How could you forget about me?
そんなわけないじゃない。やだわ。
Of course I didn't. Don't make me look bad.
いいですよ。もう
It's fine. Forget it.
で、今日はどうしたのよ。
So what do you want today?
レイムさんはこれから異変の調査をしに行くんですよね。
Aren't you going to investigate the incident?
こんな私でも何かの役に立てるんじゃないかと思って。
I figured that even I could help you out.
どこで聞いたのか知らないけど、耳が早いわね。
I don't know where you've heard about that, but word travels fast. Her hair's supposed to be purple.
昨日人里で情報収集をしていた河川さんに偶然お会いしたんです。
Yesterday I happened to run into Kasen while she was gathering information at the human village.
その時に大体の事情をお聞きしました。ぜひお手伝いさせてください。
That's when I heard about the situation. Please let me help you.
そんなこと言って、本当は幻想郷演技に異変の行く末を記録したいだけでしょ？
That's what you say, but aren't you just trying to record the incident for the Genso Chronicle?
もちろんそれもあり
I'm gonna let you in on a secret, chat. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. When people in chat tell me to do something, I use every fiber of my being to not do it. Of course, that is part of my plan.
ですが今回は異変そのものではなくレイムさんに関する出来事を中心に記録していくつもりです。
But what I want to record is you, not the incident.
いろいろとお役に立てると思いますよ。
I can be useful in many ways.
ま、調査状況を振り返りたい時には便利かもしれないわね。
Well, if I want to look back on my investigation, you may come in handy.
記録が見たいときは私に声をかけて幻想郷演技を確認してみてください。
If you want to check the records, let me know and I'll show you the Genso Chronicle.
素敵でスリリングな記録が残るよう応援してますね。
I'll be cheering you on so that I can record something awesome and thrilling.
そこは普通に異変調査を応援しなさいよ。
Can't you just cheer me on like a normal person?
それはそうとレイムさん。
Oh, and another thing.
一つお願いしたいことがあるのですが。
Could you speak faster? Oh, another thing, Rainbow, I have a favor to ask you.
何よ。
Well, what is it?
レイムさんも知っての通り今回の異変では幻想郷の住人が複製され敵となっています。
As you know, during this incident, the citizens of Gensokyo have been replicated into
し
enemies.
かし現時点では情報が少なくそれらに対処するのはとても困難です。
But you currently lack a lot of information, so it's very difficult to fight them.
そこでレイムさんにはこの幻想郷演技外伝に複製体を含んだ敵の詳細な情報を記録してほしいのです。
Therefore, I want you to record data on the cloned enemies in this Gensokyo Chronicle Gaiden.
私が記録するの？
What? I have to record it?
言っておくけどね、敵と戦ってる最中にそんな余裕なんてないわよ。
I won't have time to do that while I'm fighting enemies.
それに関しては心配いりません。
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
その幻想郷演技外伝は所有者の経験を読み取る特別性。
The Gensokyo Chronicle Gaiden is a special scroll that reads its owner's experiences.
つまり倒した敵の情報が勝手に記録されていくんです。
In other words, it automatically records information about defeated enemies.
これは敵の情報に限った話ではありません。
But it's not limited to just enemies.
罠、地形、アイテム、
Traps, terrains, and items.
そして実際に足を踏み入れた場所の情報なんかも
It
記
could,
録されます。
it could even record information about the places you'll go. What kind of super ass diary is this?
本当ならば私が自ら情報を集めたいところですが、
Honestly, I would love to record it myself.
残念ながら私は非力な人間で
There it is.
レイムさんのようには
There it is. The weak human card. Well, tough titty lady. I'm also a human. You know who else is a human? Marissa. Marissa's one of the strongest characters in the lore, and she's just a human too. Come on now, I don't buy it. But unfortunately, I'm a weak human. I can't fight like you can.
そういうことなら、まあ。
If that's the case, then...
では執筆はお任せしましたよ、白蓮先生。
So, can I leave this to you, Professor Hakude?
やだわ先生なんて。
Oh, stop it. Don't call me professor.
いいわ。幻想郷演技外伝のことは私に任せなさい。
Alright, leave the Gensokyo Chronicle Gaiden to me.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Okay, thank you very much. Got the Gensokyo Chronicle Gaiden. Okay, well I can look at it. Oh, it's sideways. Kakashi Spirit News. So this is where artworks are stored for different things you get. So you can see some midriff and armpit here, and that's all you're getting. DLC, 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 DLC. How you get them? Don't ask me. Do not ask me. I don't know. Oh my god. Chad, do you see the size of that scroll bar? Holy shit. That's gonna be a lot. Investigation results. Okay. Tell me all about the incident. How do I... Art thou trading daily? Thou cannot trade for only a single day, thou must not slack off. Do I have anything? No, I lost all the items from the tutorial dungeon, as it said. Good. Yeah, I don't have anything in here at all. I don't have any money either. What is D equipment? It's not very expensive. Alright, well, there's a few things that I can do, I suppose. Where am I? What the hell? Is that a pathway down there? Hold on. Can I get in there? No. No, well. Well, there's the save button, but I don't... Okay, here's the dojo. Alright, more text. When there are a lot of enemies, I recommend escaping down a narrow path. Defeat them in one at a time. So what is this?
選択しておきましたからね。
Santa Claus outfit. Are you sure you want to change? Sure.
他にも着る服があったのですね。
Cool. I'm now now Santa. Alright, sure. So let's do the tutorial. just to get some things in here. I'm impressed you came to the dojo to learn the basics. I created a series of trials, each one floor long, where the animals actually did the work. But first is the most basic of the basics, walking. If you can do this, you're better off. If you can't do this, you're better off just giving up. Okay, well, I'm gonna do these because these are gonna introduce some characters as well as gimmicks, and I need a refresher anyway. Master diagonal movement. Here will introduce basic controls. Each time you go down a floor, the trial changes and your items and stats will reset. So make sure you complete every trial. First, the most basic of basics, diagonal movement. Move rainbow and aim for the magic circle. Pressing the right button, then up button will cost you 2 turns. However, if you press the right and up button at the same time, it will cost you 1 turn. You only want to move diagonal, hold X and RB together. You cannot move vertically or horizontally while holding these buttons. Good. Find the hidden traps. Traps are generally hidden on the floor and are not visible. You have to step on them or attack them to find their location. Let's drink eye drops here. If you drink eye drops, you can see traps on the floor and invisible enemies. Chad, I don't really use eye drops, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to drink them. Take it orally. I don't... Should you? Oh my god. Look at all these traps. I kind of want to touch one. Nope. Why are there 32 floors? Uh-oh. Using traps. Most traps are harmful, but in some cases you can use them to your advantage. Blow-away traps will blow you 10 spaces away. You won't stop until you're blown 10 spaces away or run to an obstacle or person. Use traps to get to the other side of the waterway. Shrine Maiden who withstands explosions. You're surrounded by enemies, but there's a landmine trap that will explode if you step on it. The explosion can defeat most of the enemies, but in exchange you won't receive any experience. Now be brave and step on the trap. I gotta get that one in a frame by frame to see what it looks like. I definitely saw a giant patchy though. Talismans. You can use talismans as many times as the number is displayed. Generally, you'll have the same effect whether you use it or throw it. If you throw them, you'll throw the whole stack of talismans, however. The effect will look greater depending on how many were in the stack. Talismans will go towards the direction you're facing while you use it or throw it. Okay. The enemy's title will change depending on their rank. U-chan, just the name. U-san, U-sama, and Big U are the 5 different titles. Well, they say just the name, they mean it's just the character's name. So there's different ranks of enemy. The higher the rank, the stronger the enemy. However, that doesn't mean every enemy has 5 ranks. The enemy on the right is a strong enemy at your current level. Use the bind talisman to make it immobile. Okay. Sucker. Part 6. Talisman on the top left has an effect for switching your location with the person you hit. Use this to go to the opposite shore. A lot of these mechanics, while it does teach you them, doesn't seem like they'll ever be useful. Some enemies will have annoying skills. Oh, that is a fucking understatement. The Aiden on the island is an enemy who shoots Rainbow whenever she's in a straight line from her. If you use the Incompetence Talisman, you can block that ability of hers. Okay, first of all, that sucked. Alright. Talisman Master 3. Some talismans affect yourself when you use it. Yakogoro Ointment is a talisman that can heal your reduced power and status conditions. Cool. Blow-away talismans blow enemies away, similar to blow-away traps. Also, you can easily defeat Medicine or Yamame by throwing Yakogoro Ointment at them. You can change your direction by holding X and pressing the buttons. Change directions to respond to enemies from either side without using a turn. Okay. That's a melee. The talisman burned. Talismans are vulnerable to fire, so you need to be extra cautious around burning traps. If you place a talisman inside a gap, fire can't harm it. So that's one way to protect them. Cool. Weapon characteristics and dual wielding. Some weapons have special effects and are more than just equipment that increase your stats. For example, Yin Yang Ball is very effective against yokai enemies. Weapons and armor have various characteristics. Check them in the item descriptions. Okay. Red and white orb that appears in the Hakone Shrine's cellar. If you press its button, it can open and close. It's not clear what it's for, but I'm sure it's strong. That's just a Pokeball. Cut that out. You can equip a second weapon in your left hand while you have one equipped in your right. However, you can't have armor and a second weapon equipped at the same time. Therefore, wielding two weapons will decrease your defense but increase your attack. Alright. I am now... Sure. Why not? So now I get to do 2 attacks for the cost of no defense, which is kind of good. I don't know what's optimal, but I usually dual wield it because I like hitting things for high power, and then I died anyway. Player exclusive two-handers. The character you control is able to wield two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons are very powerful, but be careful. You can't wear armor with them, so your defense will be low. A unicorn horn. What? Horn of a unicorn, an evolved form of a rushing beast. It's very hard and dense. It's said to be able to kill animals as large as an elephant. Hold on, are these weapons part of Reloaded? Because I don't remember dual wielding. I don't remember two-handed weapons. Oh, that's... Look at that. That's a bit good. Novice, okay. How to use gaps. Generally, gaps are used to store items, but some can be used for other things. You can use the Sook gap to attract items that are that you are facing. Try to attract the item on the opposite shore. Sook. Alright. Check. Now what? I need to throw it, I think. Yeah, it breaks open. There we go. Nice. You can use Shelter Gap to avoid enemy encounters for a little while. If you throw it at an enemy, it will be bound. Medicine went inside the gap. Well, she's not coming back. How to use gaps part 2. Most gaps break and spill their contents when thrown at something, but the explosion gap is different. When it collides with something, it will explode. The explosion will be bigger depending on how many items were inside the gap at the time. Also, by selecting an item with the Y button, you can store multiple items in the gap at once. Uh-oh. Select multiple. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Yeah, that was definitely an explosion. Ow. Why? Why am I exploding? If you store items in a soul gap, your health, power, and status effects will fully recover, but if the gap gets filled to its limit, you will get sleepy, so be careful. That's a weird one. I don't even understand how that works. What is... Secret skill zigzag walk. Enemies like Eren or Tojiko will attack you from a distance if you're in a straight line from them. Try moving in a way that you won't get hit by them. Okay, I hate Tojiko. Annoying ass enemy. There we go. Concentrate on survival, you must hurry. If you encounter an enemy that you can't defeat, falling back is a great strategy. Mailing won't follow you into a passageway, so try to use those to escape. Okay. Okay. If you press B while above an item, you can get on top of it. Also, throwing money at an enemy will deal damage based on how much money you threw. It's wasteful, but try throwing some money at the ground command. You want me to yeet this money. What the fuck? That did way too much damage. What? Enemies that float won't stop even if there's a waterway. But floating is a special effect, which means the Incompetence Talisman can nullify it. Okay. What happens if I throw it at her? Oh, okay. Well, I guess she just teleports. Cool. Let's mix Nito Fusion. Hold Y and that button. Go to Nito Fusion. Use Nito points and materials to mix new items. Bottled cola and Mentos. Oh, I know what that's gonna make. Where is it? DLC, what? What am I making? Oh. Mentos and bottled cola creates slight flight drug. That doesn't even make sense. No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess kinda. Water, medicinal plant, and herb. That hurt. Can I switch what I use? Category, switch page, seals. I have no idea how this works. So I can make this, or I can make this. So let's make this. Select the ingredients. I did. Eye drops. Removes the blind effect. You're able to see invisible enemies. Take it orally. What? Hold on. I need to heal so I don't die from that blow trap. I have an idea though. Watch this. Perfect. Mysterious scrap paper, Indian ink, and a bat wing. What does that make? Nothing. That's a lot of DLC, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Blowback talisman. Okay. So I should use the eye drops then, yeah? Now I can see. Mysterious scrap paper. Jump return of Hakude. There. Okay. Swap talisman. So I use the blow away. And then I use the swap. There we go. That's using the old noggin. Let's fusion, Nito Fusion. As you progress through the story, you'll be able to use Nito Fusion's fusion function. By fusing weapons and armor, you can pass the equipment's experience and special effects. The enemies in the next room seem tough, so let's fuse items here to progress. Stupa. Grape. Spring hat. Hat that gives out the feeling of spring. As long as you have this, you can end winter before the season cycle around. At least it'll make you feel like that. And the patrol sword. Wooden sword distinguished by an eerie engravings. For some unknown reason, gods seem weak against this. If the Aki sisters ever misbehave, punish them with this. One of the flavors of fall. Skin is deep purple color, and the fruit within it is pale green. It's quite sweet. It contains a lot of juice. Okay, what's Nito Fusion? What am I doing exactly? Am I combining... Finished project will be a stupa. No. I wanna... No. I guess. I'll give it an attack strength of 17. And that gives this an attack strength of 22. Okay, this is a better. Okay, I think I get it. And then super grapes, sure. That is most certainly a big stick. Alright. I don't remember there being this many tutorial stages. That's for sure. Final exam. Yeah, this is supposed to be the end, but I guess there's extra stuff. Use everything you've learned and aim for the goal. There will be no hints for this exam. Do your best. Okay. I will do my best. She can't follow me in the pathways. That's good. This is explosive drug. I'm going to have to throw that. Explode if consumed or thrown. Affects surrounding areas. Be careful. I almost drank it. Next is Shelter gap. What are you in? Okay. Do this. Good. Oh, so you only take 10 damage if you hit a wall. That's what it is. It's not actually the hit itself that's hurting me. What the f... Alright. Alright, hold on. I did something wrong there. It's alright. It's alright. I'll figure it out. Maybe I just misstepped. I'm not sure. Okay. Make Aaron go boom. Then the next one, we throw the gap at Kasume. There we go. And this one we do this. Okay, good. Bind Talisman. Oh, I didn't realize I picked that up. There we go. That's a lot of bailings. Okay, this is Tojiko. She's an asshole. She'll shoot a lightning bolt at me if I'm not careful. Like that. Well, at least she doesn't do it in pathways. God damn it. Alright. Do it again. I was supposed to throw that money at her. I think that was the end too. I'll get it, don't worry. When it comes to repeated trial and error and error and error and error, eventually we get it right. Why is there a Santa outfit? This is an important question. Okay, talisman. Use that. There we go. Dick. Dick. Okay, good. And then use the soaring drug. Good. I did it. Congratulations on your first clear of Novice Final Exam. As a prize for your first clear, you get to preserve Gap 9. Please make good use of them on your adventure. I most certainly won't. Prepared even harder lessons. There'll be a gift for clearing them. Also do your best. So why did it say there was intermediate orientation? Oh shit, I'm gonna need these, chat. Alright. We're gonna learn. You cannot bring items here. If you proceed, all your items will be deposited in your warehouse. So are you sure you're up for the challenge? Sure. This doesn't exist in base game, I don't think. Cast those spell cards. Spell cards are a powerful tool to break through a tough spot. Don't be stingy with your items and proceed on the next floor. You need to be careful when you're surrounded by enemies, like right now, for example. What's this do? Puts all enemies to sleep. Jingle bell. She said goodbye. What do I do? I'm now floating. They're okay. Oh my god. Throwing spell cards. Some spell cards have effects you don't want to use. In this dungeon, there will be unidentified spell cards on the ground. You can only identify them by throwing them at an enemy. But if they get thrown at you, you might end up in big trouble. What? Eradication, final moment. Enemies with it won't appear until after challenge is over. It only works on the last enemy you hit. So I'm supposed to throw it at her, yeah? Oh. So that's what it does. It just completely removes everyone. That's like Crush Card. Ping. Hina Pinball. When you throw an item at Hina types, enemies are a square with a turbulence terrain on it, it will reflect in a different direction, because it will be reflected towards the nearest character or terrain. It may end up going somewhere unexpected. Well, that sounds like fun. Eradication. Oh, boy. Alright, so if you mean if I do this... And now Flandre's gone. I wonder what this floor looked like without me doing that. This room would probably be full of Flandres. Found happy medicine. Yakuko brand elixir. It's a very amazing medicine that will bestow happiness upon you when used. Sure. Oh, it's a joy seed. Okay, that's good. It had to be done. Foggy blacksmith and misty poison. If you walk into a blacksmith Yudu with weapons or armor equipped or throw them in there, then Yudu will strengthen them for you. There are no downsides to this, so use them to your advantage. This definitely didn't exist in the base game because I couldn't figure out what the fuck this guy did. By a complete accident, I just started yeeting items at it, and eventually it worked. So yeah, that'll just give me a +1 on whatever I'm carrying, which is very, very good. But like, there are so many things that just exist on the dungeon floor that were not told, like they didn't tell me about them at all, and I was just confused. Poison mist is a terrain that inflicts venom on those who step on it. Usually it's a bad idea to even go near this terrain, but if you throw water at it, it will change it into poison. What? Power decreased by 1 and you will be slowed. You will also receive some damage. Could you move? Okay. All right. Look, I thought maybe it meant I was supposed to do the fight. Yeah, throw water at it. I got it. All right, and throw poison at her, and then creep past her. I thought I could beat her up. Terrain, flame, and flower. There's a flame nearby, obviously standing, and it will hurt you. Enemies will also take damage from flames, especially ice fairies. I wonder what happened if... So yeah, I knew about this. If Chirno goes near fire, Chirno quite literally melts and turns into a water consumable. I'm going to drink Chirno. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, what is this? As long as you don't attack Yuko... Who? Yuko type enemies, they'll ignore you, just walk right by and keep going, but if you accidentally step on her flowers... What's she gonna do? Reimu pissed off Yuka. Oh shit! Well then! I now know better than to do that. Alright, I'm gonna drink Chirno. Delicious. Let's not do that again, shall we? Okay. I didn't think she would god laser me. Equipping seals. Oh, these are new. Seals can be found in equipment and provide a variety of effects. If you add a seal to an empty slot in a piece of equipment, it will provide its effect to that equipment only. Scarlet Ribbon, Vitality Up, Blast Suit, and Relief. Ribbon is red as blood. You can faintly feel a touch of fate when you wear it. Increase max HP. Cuts the damage received from explosions. And reduce the damage initial damage and ignores defense. Does not work on explosion damage. How do I... Okay. Let's do that. Well, that was the incorrect option. All right. I can reduce the hold on. So increase my vitality, yes. And cuts the damage received from explosions in half. Reduces damage and additional damage. Let's do that. There we go. Alright. I'm alive! What does the Tate do? Release. What's this do? Allows you to attack enemies through walls. That's... What? This feels mean. This, however, feels justified. Oh, I want to do it. I want to kick her ass. Oh, you lucky. Oh, no, I'm getting it. Shh, you win. Fine. You win. Let's dismantle Nitori Fusion. Dismantle is one of the functions of Nito Fusion that will be unlocked during your adventure. Like the name says, it dismantles items. Dismantling an item will turn it into materials or Nito points. If you want to get rid of extra items or make ingredients for mixing, please use this. Dangerous drug, banned evil, strengthening liquid, explosive drug. So what am I doing? Oh shit. Lucky charm that will destroy the assassin counter its user, but if it stores too much evil. Failed creation inflicts many horrible effects on its user. Explodes if consumed or thrown. I guess I'm supposed to dismantle. Let's just... Dismantle results. Fucking nothing. Great. Cool. Now, what I'm gonna assume this does is lets me make a spell card that lets me escape the what's about to happen to me. Maybe. Uh-oh. Okay, alright, that wasn't the correct answer. Dismantle, I guess that's just supposed to teach me that dismantling works. What am I supposed to do with it? I don't understand. Like, it's not a guaranteed thing, and they wouldn't put a chance. Right? Okay, let's see. There we go. What's this create? I don't have enough points. Oh, I see now. I need to dismantle the shit that's not used there. So, banned evil. Okay, is that enough? How can you tell? Points consumed 3. Okay, I see. Insanity medicine. Dangerous medicine that makes you go berserk for a period of time. Will make you attack any enemy you encounter, no questions asked. Well, this isn't good. Okay, alright. Take 500. Okay, I dismantle that. Make insanity medicine. Yes, make it. There. And throw the explosive drug at you. And throw the insanity at you. Excuse me? Why? Why? Why can I not do this? Okay. Excuse me? The what? The creator? Oh! Nope! Nope! What is she inside? 407 damage! Well, I met my maker. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Get rid of the banned evil. And make the insanity medicine. I don't know. Oh, yay. Come on. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This part makes sense. Okay, I dismantle it. Yes. Alright, I get that. And then I need to make the insanity drug, but what do I... who do I throw it at? What am I doing here? I'll pick up the item at the top, but I need it. I need the item at the top. Don't pick it up until after Kasumi reaches their final form. Nope, never mind. Let's appraise Nito Fusion. Some dungeons are unidentified dungeons where all the items you'll find are unknown. Figure out what an item does, you'll have to use it or cast a certain spell to identify it. But as you progress in your adventure, appraise will be unlocked and you can use it to identify things. Use your Nito points wisely to uncover the truth. Found the Sun Fairy card. Menriki. Newspaper talisman. Hakuta... What? Yanma card. Drawing paper talisman. Release paper. Hi! Ooh. 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 She just transforms sometimes. Appraise. Okay. Speeds up time as well as doubling the speed of all enemies on the floor. That's cool. Foe speed made in heaven. I get it. Heavenly light. Enemies on current floor become so strong that you will want to cry. Has no effect on enemies that appear after it's used. Hey, that sounds fun. Let's use that one. Speeds up enemy movements. These are all awful. Creates super gravitational force upon the entire floor. It won't be able to pick items up and enemies will... Stops enemy movements. Raises enemy level by 1. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay, so throw... Let's do that. Monk card. One of Reimu's fantasy seal deals damage. I have a better idea. Let's use this. I seem to have made everything terrible. Okay, understandable. Let's see, how much worse can I make it? Raise enemy level by 1. Big Hakutaku 5. I see. How much higher can we go? Level 15. Cool. Let's do it again. Planet Zun. Enemy reducing speed, speed up enemy movements, speed up time, double the speed of everyone. Yeah, sounds great. I may have made a mistake. Hello, Big Kane. You won't hurt me, right? Ooh, that most certainly hurt. Alright, which one of these was it the release paper? Wrong one. I think it was this one. Yeah. Alright. Alright, good. Intermediates, shopping. Shops aren't found in the base, found only in the base. You can also run across them in dungeons. They'll be useful for your adventure, so when you find one, check it out. Happy medicine. Who the hell are you? Found a shop. Unlike shops found at the base, shops and dungeons will have their items on the ground. When you want to sell items, place them on the ground and talk to the shopkeeper. It's somewhat difficult. If you manage to pick up an item and then leave without paying it, you'll be a thief. You'll be chased down, but if you make it to the next floor, you'll be able to survive. Probably. Maybe. Oh, you're an employee. Okay, I get it. And there we are. Yeah, these are run by mommies, though. 1,000. Okay, what do I need? I'm gonna need something out of here. I'm gonna move forward and see what it is. Happy medicine's a joy seed. Why is that mailing so small? Oh, she's zippy. Okay, I need something to keep her from moving. Let's see. Bind talisman. 1,000. That's it. Thank you. Oh, they block the exits. Okay, they're smart. They're smart. you need some finesse if you want to get out of that one. I don't really feel like pissing off mommies though, so I'm just gonna move on. Intermediate. What is wrong with Futo? Why is she level 80? What the hell? She's so powerful! Better with friends exploring. When your character is weak, leaving the battle to your partner is an excellent strategy. Stand still in a safe place and watch your friend fight valiantly. She's so strong, though! What is she holding? Strobe sword. A toy sword that lights up. Apparently the good ones make sounds, too. Unfortunately, this one just lights up. Luxurious cushion. The finest cushion made with the skills of a great craftsman. It looks great and is comfy to sit on. Once you sit down, you won't be able to get up. She's so strong. Let's remove light. Illuminate your surroundings so you can locate enemies' items. Illuminate sword. Cool. Blow away. Launch enemy backwards. Oh, I get it. Watch this. This is what I'm supposed to do, chat. Alright. Now I get to watch her. Fight enemies. They're all add-ins. Ah, dick. I want to watch her. What's going on up there? I'm sure she's doing fine. Ow, ow, ow. Keep doing it. Fuck off. Quit hitting me. Fight, Fudo, fight! She's not moving on. She's stuck. How do I take control of her? Go, Futo. Go. Fuck off. Dude, she's stuck. Maybe I could cheese it. Alright, well, I can. She just stopped moving. Better with friends recovery. You can trade places with your partner using the swap talisman. Works with your partner to get to the magic circle. I get it. So use this. And then use this. Revival. Blow away. Thunder talisman. So here's what I need to do. I need to cover your eyes, chat. This is gonna be violent and it's gonna hurt Futo. Please hold still. Here come. And then I use the revive. And now she's back. And I do the same thing again. I didn't need to do that, no. Better with friends, house sitting. Your tummy is low and you're about to pass out. Huh, there's a blowaway trap over there. You might be able to take advantage of it. Pay attention to your partner, too. Whee! Is this where you get your sick kicks? Intermediate, better with friends. Pinned! If your partner is set to attack or explore, they'll go straight towards enemies. If an enemy does long-range attacks, your partner will not zigzag to avoid them. So if you don't look out, you may lose your partner. Change their strategy to help them out. In other words, babysit the AI. Got it. Hit in! Gaps don't just break when they hit a wall, they'll split open when they hit a character too. It doesn't seem like there are any walls here. What to do? Fuck. What is this gap? Oh, it's a suck gap. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta heal. Where's my item? Oh. Don't think... I don't... Oh, wait a hooey. Wait a hooey. Sorry, Futo. There we go. There you go. There's special art for if Futo gets stuck in a swamp, which is what you just saw there. Why? I don't know, but it is there. Super effective dynamic throw. When you equip the Oni Cup charm, anything you throw will pierce through obstacles and keep flying. As for the long throw seal, it will work nicely when your enemies are all lined up. Line up perfect shot and throw your talisman. With this cup, you'll acquire the superhuman strength of an Oni. You can throw anything as far as you desire. Okay, watch this. I wonder if I maybe did that wrong. It did say throw, not use. So maybe I did it right. We'll see. Sook. They really want me to utilize this specific gap, don't they? Where... Oh! It didn't even occur to me, chat. Well, now what? How do I restart the floor? I don't want to give up. How do I restart the floor? Oh, that's not good. Well. I just gotta, I gotta pass out from hunger. I didn't even consider that. You give up on the floor? I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen there is it's gonna give up the whole dungeon. So I'll just do this. Alright. Time for Reimu to pass out. Okay, there we go. Good. Now this time you won't play me. You will not play me the fool. Not this time. There we go. What is this? Starving Survivor. If you equip cursed weapons or armor, you will be unable to remove them unless you break the curse. However, even if an item becomes cursed, it will not lose its effects. Now for this lesson, it seems like Rainbow is very hungry. Advance carefully while watching your tummy meter. What eyeball? Contains the power of the Antae's princess. Hunger will rarely come to those who wear it. I know it's cursed, but it keeps my belly full. It's a stamina band. Why is there a room up there? Water. Ooh. Drink the water. That's bait. This has got to be bait. Colonel Savage. Allows you to break curses that were put on both your items and your partners, however it won't be of use inside gaps. Maybe. I don't really need to break the curse right away, do I? Dance of Desire. Lucky charm with dancing any of the grants wishes during festivals, but merely dance, you'll be blessed with a good time. What? Oh. Okay. That was a strange one. I don't even really know what happened there, but I guess I took enough steps and suddenly that happened. Final exam. You've done well overcoming all the other lessons. Make full use of the techniques you've learned and solve this one final challenge. Slumber and swap. Okay. Okay. Step 1 complete. What's step 2? Insanity medicine and bind talisman. Okay. Well, that didn't work, did it? Shit. good layout. Okay, I think I know what I need to do, and I guess I just hit the wrong one. There we go. And then throw this. And now Big Mailing can't move anymore. Ah! What's going on here? Alright, let's see. There's a blowback. What do I do here? I didn't know you could move diagonally. I don't really play Mystery Dungeon for the puzzle aspect because Mystery Dungeon doesn't have puzzles. This game has puzzles and it's freaking me out, man. This is not what I was designed to do. This is not what I was expecting to do today. Alright, now leave me alone. No! Leave me the fuck alone! That doesn't, I don't get it. It worked last time. Inconsistent results. The worst part is you have to do it all over again every time. Leave me alone, you bitch! I don't understand. Like, it worked one time. There we go. Oh. Okay, what's next? So, what do I do here? I don't have any items. I get what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to walk in the blowback trap. But... I guess we can set all these up. And she knows I'm there, so I can't even do that. No, that won't work. That will, though. Alright, well now she'll leave me alone, right? Right? Huh. Oh, great. I might need help here. Okay. Big mailing. There we go. She won't be far enough from the opening because she's tracking my movement. As soon as I enter the room here, she'll only march on the tiles that are next to me, or directly in front of me and one tile next to me. Her movement is random in that sense, but it's also not. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to get through her. Like if I try to do this, she'll die. If I use a turn here, at any point, she'll walk diagonally, and then that's it. I'm screwed. doesn't matter if I pass turns. You're not getting it. What I'm saying is that when I'm in the room, she knows I'm there. No matter what I do, she's going to continuously move in front of me or one tile next to me. You can punch diagonally, yes. This might work. Let's try that. Maybe? Oh shit. Ah, great! It's alright, it's alright. Now I know what I need to do, I got it. Okay. Oh, that was correct. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what am I eating? Alright, this is simple enough. Oh! I did it again. I clicked use instead of throw. I threw it by accident. But at the same time I threw it. This is great. This is the fucking tutorial, chat. I'm not ready for the real game. Oh. Why? Why did you follow me out here? I love inconsistent results. Oh shit. That was close. Move too far, huh? It seems like they just do whatever they want, really. Doesn't matter what I do. Okay. How is that on me? I don't understand their line of sight. They're supposed to be active the whole robe. None of this shit makes sense. This is so annoyingly specific. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, this time. Pick up paper. Throw paper. I did not equip the Oni cup. Okay. Unequipped it. progress. Swap talisman and room of light. What do I do here? Switch positions with your enemy. I know exactly what I need to do here. So... You see what I need to do, chat? That was weird. Eye drops. Kasume can't move. Removes the blind effect. We'll be able to see invisible traps. Holy shit, this room's a fucking... No! Fuck. I goofed it. I goofed it. For some reason I thought I'd be able to go through her and get more room. Alright, come on. There we go. Somebody just take the game away from me. Take the controller out of my hand. Why did I drink it? I can't do it. It's too hard. I bet I'm not even gonna get a good item for this. Watch. Okay. Shit. Okay. Okay. This better give me something good. My brain is not capable of handling this. Oh god. Oh my god. They can walk on traps, can't they? There's so much shit in there. How is she floating? She's in a waste barrel. I don't have anything for this. What? Okay, something's. I need a trap in there, I guess. I gotta find the trap that's. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. All the time I'm dressed up as Santa Claus. Look what happens if I don't touch the top. One of them comes out anyway and gets in the way, and then it's impossible for them to go back. That one sucks, because it doesn't seem to work the same way every time I do it. Everything else does. But that one's just like, well, if you're lucky, the AI will just walk back into the room and beat the shit out of itself. Alright. don't get it. I'm getting mixed results from that. I put on the Santa costume. That's all I did. This part scares me no matter how many times I do it. Okay. Good. Okay. Getting hungry? Yeah, me too. Funny how that works. Take your step from time to time. Again and all you know. I like the part of the video game when I become so overleveled I can just beat everything up and not have to do the challenge. See ya. Okay. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I almost threw that. There we go. Okay. Swap talisman. Luster sign. Throw the swap card, okay? Throw the swap card. Throw it. I'm just too scared to drink it while she's right next to me. Okay, I gotta find the trap in here that gets rid of her. There it is. It's that. This one. I did it. Oh, I did it. There's another one there too. What's the cap trap do? I think I need to do the same thing here. Whee! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Swap talisman. Oh! Oh! Why did it come back my way? Oh no! I remember what the game told me! It auto-targets the nearest thing! God damn it, I was done. Oh, alright. Alright, this time for real. Absolutely, really real. Alright, absolutely for real. It's also helping me remember how to do my button commands fast, at least. Okay. Okay. Pick up the talisman, pick up the luster sign, use the luster sign. Throw the swap talisman. Get the eye drops, drink the eye drops. Go boom. Excellent, excellent. Boom status achieved. Okay, come up here. Ooh, unequip this. Make the other bucket chase me. We both go boom. Okay, good. One last test. What? Why? Why? Why didn't it work? I threw it. I threw it though. What do you mean? It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh my god. Can you guys, like, there you go. Alright, let's do it again, I guess. Kick his ass, Mailing. Using and throwing shouldn't really have a difference, though. Only with the Oni Cup does that make sense to me. Because the Oni Cup requires you to throw it. It even says it. But everything else, it says throwing talismans uses the stack, but it's the same as using it. So I don't understand why throwing that talisman... Why was throwing that talisman not the correct play there? Do I have to use it on there? Does it really make that much of a difference? Good. Well, we're gonna find out, yeah. It definitely doesn't have to do with this guy. This thing has to go down. That's why there's a mine so close. Didn't I have more HP before? Okay, so let's try... How many tiles am I away? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I'm 4 tiles away and she is 3. So if I use it here, I'm gonna use it, chat. Ready? Why doesn't it work? Alright, well, that's cool. I don't have the Oni Cup equipped! That shouldn't have flown through the wall! Could you? There you go. Last time I threw it, it didn't work. This time I used it, it didn't work. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Diagonal throw doesn't work. Maybe it will. Oh. That might be correct. Because throwing it will... Oh, hold on. You might be onto something, you glorious bastard. Let's see. Okay. Yeet.
いただきます。
Good. Good. Do you think is that correct diagonal? Do you think? If I throw that from here, do you think that'll work? Oh my god, it fucking worked. What is this gust bullshit? Congratulations on your first clear Sage's final graduation exam. Good work clearing all the lessons of an excellent disciple like you. It's such a clear, such a difficult lessons in this incident is as good as resolved in your capable hands. I'm surprised with your first clear you get Scarlet Aurum. Please make good use of it in your adventure. What's that? Scarlet Aurum, anti-warp orb invented by Notori. If used on a piece of equipment, it gives it an extra seal slot. Hey, that's pretty good. Too bad I don't plan on using it.
どの衣装にしますか?
Yeah, let's go back to the basic outfit.
心機一転頑張ってくださいね。
Alright, that was worth it. Okay, so there's a Raiju. She has the Raiju, her little doggy, and the big eagle boy. What a great use of time. That took forever, chat. That wasn't supposed to take that long, I swear. So, unfortunately, the only thing that came from this... The only thing that came from this part was, change character. Select partner? I can bring multiple partners? Must be the DLC. That's the DLC. We'll deal with that some other time. I'll stop. I gotta stop this for now. The thing is, like, how much of that is actually going to come into play later is questionable for sure. But what I can say is that it won't be that difficult when I actually get into the game. It's just a damn shame that I went 3 hours and got like nothing. Yeah, I want to play this game in its entirety. That's why I got the DLC. That said, this game is it's hard balls, very hard balls. So it's gonna be very frustrating. So at the very least, if I play it in this style, if I get stuck, people can help me, because I'm probably gonna get stuck on some bullshit, and it's gonna make me really, really not want to play the game. But for now, yeah, I'll come back to this for sure. As you can see, it looks really good. Like, it has a high budget. It's a good game, but it has some headaches, serious headaches. Oh my. Alrighty. There will be BS. Don't worry, I know. I played a little bit of this game and I got that full force, and I can only imagine it gets worse the further in we go. But for now, we're gonna stop there, and we're going to resume with trying to catch an annoying ass legendary. See you in a second.